One of the worst things about walking is when you walk far, you realize, damn, you gotta walk back. That's probably obvious to most, but just kind of sucks. What are these, like tree works? So last night it rained and the weather is really humid. It's rather strange, to be honest with you. Again, me and Jared cruising. So I'm thinking to myself, in the last 28 days, what have I learned from vlogging? First of all, sorry about the wind. There's like crazy wind right now. It rained last night in San Diego. We're going through some like monsoon type weather. It's kind of tropical. It's really muggy. Very strange. Normally every day, sunshine and like in the 70s. But right now it's still in the 70s, but it's a little weird. You'll see people in shorts. You'll see people in a hoodie and a beanie. Typical San Diego. Over the last almost a month now, I've been vlogging every day. I would have to say that I've learned a lot and I've grown a lot from vlogging. One of the biggest things that I've gained is that I feel like I'm a lot more confident speaking in front of the camera. Prior to this, without the practice, I really hesitated and I really had to think about what I was saying because I felt like what I was going to say may offend someone. I felt like it needed to be perfect, and I would just stall. The second thing I would say, at least this is the way I think about it. This may just be my take, but I would have to say that vlogging has changed. I think that there was a time when vlogging was just the documentation of your life, you filming every aspect, every moment, and you just compile it together and people are going to be interested in your life. I think that's great if you're trying to make videos more like a home movie, more like videos just for your family to enjoy. But when it comes to an audience such as YouTube, whatnot, I don't think that vlogging is necessarily the best way in that aspect. But before you just give up on vlogging, I would say that vlogging to me is like a style of how you create the videos. It's little glimpses of where you're at, little documentations of moments, little highlight reels of whatever particular situation you're in or what you're going through. And you speaking to the camera in a way where the viewer gets to come along with you. I mean, at least that's the way that I've kind of taken vlogging. I've tried to make just the regular walking, talking vlogs where I'm walking around and you're listening to whatever I say. I have a hard time really focusing as I walk around. I'm looking at everything and stall out with what I'm saying, and that can't be enjoyable for the viewer. So I just think that vlogging in general, there's a million different ways to do it, and it's just about finding that one way that kind of works for you. For me, I prefer to use like B-roll and other footage because then I can focus on whatever I'm showing you, and I could also focus on whatever I'm saying, like now. That might be the second most romantic bench in all of San Diego. When it comes to building a YouTube channel, I think that you really need to question yourself if vlogging is the gateway for growth. As sad as I am to say it, I don't think that it is. I think what you get out of it though is a lot of joy and fulfillment. You end up building relationships with community that really appreciates you and the videos you create. And I think they actually enjoy seeing you show up, you know, on their device or whatever, on their For You page. I think it's like a benefit. I know for me, I follow a lot of creators and I get a little like hit of dopamine when I see that they drop a video. It's exciting to me to see what they're up to now, what's taking place, what kind of adventures are they on, or are they doing absolutely nothing? Sometimes it's exciting when I see cameos of their family or little funny moments. I just feel like it builds to the enjoyment of actually making these videos and keeping in touch with people. When it comes down to the actual growth of YouTube, this is just my particular situation. When I first started doing YouTube, I did a lot of podcasts. I was trying to build an audience that appreciated me, what I had to say, and the knowledge that I had, especially in creating clothing, screen printing, and just what I've learned from that avenue. But quickly I found out it just doesn't work like that. People don't necessarily care about me as a person, more about the information of what I can give to them. I gave up on YouTube multiple times, and then what happened was I came across vlogging years later, and I saw people that were walking, just making casual videos, and it excited me. It seemed interesting, but the things that I wanted to say had nothing to do with my original niche. I would say that majority of my following probably comes from people that are wanting to learn how to screen print, wanting to create clothing brands, and what kind of information I can give to them. But for me, in life you grow, and as I've grown, I've realized that there's a lot more to me than just my clothing. And I wanted to create something that can represent more about me as a human, my flaws, the things I struggle with, the things I can learn from and learn from others and try and document. Mainly document. So it's raining now, and luckily for me, the Action 4 is waterproof. I'm standing in the rain, I'm at home. I guess to summarize, I started going off on a tangent, and I realized that's why professional YouTubers probably go by script, so they don't do that. That's the first time I've gone off so bad, but I don't know, I'm a beginner, learning. I guess to summarize, in the last, couple weeks that I've been doing YouTube, or doing vlogs, I realized that it's brought me a lot of joy. I've had a lot of fun doing it. I feel like I've come out of my shell more. I feel like I've been able to get out of the house more, experience new things, and see things that I never give a chance to because I was just sitting at home on my couch. But yeah, vlogging, as far as what I've learned and doing it daily, I thoroughly enjoy it. I recommend it to anyone, at least to give it a try. It's a fun process. But I'm gonna end it here, although I do have some news for you. And my glasses are super wet. This is taking longer than I'd want. I don't know. So I just got back from smog. The girl this time, she saw Jared, and I think she was a little different. Super nice. Past smog. Who's back on the road? I passed, guys. First of all, I would like to thank my friends, my family, my wife, my kids. I would like to thank Jared. I would like to thank all the people that I've ever driven in here, all the people of the road, all the people in San Diego. Thank you so much for being with me on this journey. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.